There was an abrupt end to dorm life this spring.
Gen Z has really been hit hard by COVID.
The coronavirus pandemic is forcing college students to adapt to a new normal.
Coronavirus, many schools and politicians have steadily insisted students should return for the new academic year.
I was getting kind of sick of staying at home. March 2020 through January 2021, I was kind of like very reserved.
And I was basically in my room all the time.
I honestly did not expect it to impact me as much as it did. My name is Vivian Ayers.
Miss Quay.
My name's Seth Carroll.
The COVID-19 pandemic sent our world into shock. One of the most difficult consequences was a lifestyle of isolation. Fortunately, thanks to the vaccine, we are now in transition to a new normal. Students are reintegrating into a social environment with their peers for the first time in a year. This brings up the question, how are they really doing? These Chapman freshmen give us their insight on their experience so far.
Well, since I moved out here to California, it's been kind of like I've been picked up from one life and like dropped into another. I think the biggest change is like actually seeing people and being around other people other than just my family.
Like newfound independence.
Living by myself and then like finding new friends and met amazing people.
It was like overwhelming the first couple weeks, I think, but it's getting easier to get used to now.
I have been a little bit stressed. Like the first day, my dad left for the airport out on Zoom right when he was leaving, and there's like a tear that went down my face. I was like, I hope no one saw that.
I didn't know where I fit in, and so I kind of had to find my place. You know, it was kind of sad not being able to kind of like make up my room with my parents. You know, there were definitely moments where I just kind of felt like I was alone and I didn't really know what was going on.
I still have like a huge fear of missing out. I decided to go to bed early and I knew people were hanging out. I was like, I couldn't go to sleep or I like couldn't do anything because I was like, I'm missing out. First week or two I was here, I was kind of like remembering what it was like to socialize with people, especially just because there were so many new people and so many things that I wanted to do.
It is very strange to me how people are just meeting without masks and how things are like returning to normal, and I'm almost like, oh my gosh, wait, no, there is a pandemic going on.
Coming from a isolated environment to a social environment has kind of helped me get back in spirits and kind of helped me think of the pandemic as kind of like a pause and not necessarily like a forever thing.
Going to college is a very normal experience, and I feel like having like a culture shock when you like go to somewhere across the country is completely normal. Having all these opportunities out here is more exciting than overwhelming.
It's been a welcome change, I would say. I feel happy here.
Getting back into a social environment has been a positive to the lives of college students. Most importantly, this return to normalcy has been a benefit to the mental health of many.